The movie opens with Hong Kong in the grip of a mystery that the authorities can barely comprehend. Perfectly forged bills are appearing across the city, notes so flawless that even trained bankers cannot tell the difference between the real and the counterfeit. People whisper the name. Painter. A criminal genius whose work leaves no mistakes and no witnesses. The police are desperate. They need someone who knows Painter intimately, someone who has worked under him and survived. That someone is Lee Man, who is currently serving time in a Thai prison. He has been quiet, paying for his past sins, but the authorities believe he holds the key to unraveling Painter's operations. Lee is escorted under heavy guard to Hong Kong, his face taut with tension, his mind racing with memories he has tried to bury. In the interrogation room, the police lay out their proposition. They will offer him freedom if he helps them identify Painter and explain his intricate counterfeiting network. But Lee knows Painter is no ordinary criminal. Painter is a man who bends loyalty, trust, and human nature itself to his will, and Lee has learned the hard way that the cost of disobedience is steep. As Lee begins to recount his story, we are transported back to Vancouver in the 1990s, to rainy streets and a small, cluttered apartment where he and Yuan Man live. They are young, passionate, and poor, struggling as artists. The apartment is filled with canvases, brushes, and the faint scent of oil paint. Yuan's work is bold, expressive, alive in a way that captures attention effortlessly, while Lee's talent is meticulous, precise, and technically flawless, but it lacks that spark of originality. In this cramped space, they share laughter, arguments, dreams, and quiet moments that feel fragile, as if the walls themselves might collapse under the weight of their aspirations. It is here, amid the quiet desperation of ordinary life, that Painter first notices Lee. Painter does not arrive with fanfare. He is calm, composed, and magnetic in his presence. He sees Lee not as a man with potential, but as a tool, a rare talent capable of recreating anything with perfect accuracy. Painter's world is not about galleries, accolades, or recognition. He is interested in perfection itself, and he sees in Lee the skill to replicate not just art, but currency, and eventually entire systems of deception. Painter offers Lee a choice: remain invisible, unnoticed, and mediocre, or step into a world where precision and skill grant unparalleled power. Lee, desperate for recognition and secretly yearning to win Yuan's admiration, steps into Painter's orbit, unaware of the darkness that will follow. Lee is initiated into Painter's intricate world of high-stakes forgery. Hours stretch into days and days into weeks as he learns to study microscopic details, replicate watermarks, holograms, and serial numbers. Every bill he produces must withstand scrutiny from the sharpest experts. The stakes are unacceptable, and failure is punished harshly. Painter does not merely teach Lee the technical skills, he teaches him discipline, control, and the ruthless mindset required to survive. Each day, Lee's obsession with perfection grows, and he begins to internalize Painter's philosophy, that mastery, no matter the cost, is the highest form of achievement. The tension escalates when a routine operation goes wrong. A member of the team hesitates during a critical transaction, and Painter executes him swiftly, without hesitation, as a stark lesson in obedience. Lee watches in horror, his stomach twisting with fear and fascination. He realizes for the first time that Painter is not just clever, he is lethal, and he commands absolute control over life and death. From this moment on, Lee understands that he is not simply learning a craft. He is being molded into Painter's instrument, shaped to serve a vision that brooks no error. As Lee grows deeper into Painter's operation, his personal life begins to crumble. Yuan is finding success on her own, thriving in ways Lee once dreamed of sharing with her. He watches from a distance, consumed by both longing and regret. The man who once painted with love and hope now produces counterfeit money with precision, haunted by what he has sacrificed.